Hello, and welcome to Football Czar, the channel dedicated to bringing you definitive lists of the greatest football players in the world. In this installment, we will be exploring the top 10 greatest of all time. Beginning our countdown, and in at number 10, we have Cristiano Ronaldo. Often considered the best player in the world, and widely regarded as one of the greatest players of all time, Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't deserve a chapter in football's record books, he deserves his own encyclopedia. From humble beginnings in Madeira, Ronaldo climbed to the very top of the game, through mixing hard work with a modicum of talent. Single-minded in his pursuit of glory, his detractors decry him as selfish. But in truth, we would all pay money to watch Messi, but Cristiano Ronaldo is the one we want in our team. At Manchester United, his wizardry on the wing soon gave way to a desire to play centrally, to be the main man, to be the scorer of every goal. At Real Madrid, he did just that. A staggering 450 goals in 438 appearances for Los Blancos. His goal-scoring ratio per game makes him the most prolific there has ever been in Spanish football, far ahead of Messi. Next on our list, it's Eusébio. Alfredo Di Stefano declared, quote, "Eusébio will always be the best player of all time." Born in Mozambique, Eusébio was a supreme athlete, clocking an astonishing 11 seconds for the 100 meters in 1959. The world record at the time was 10.1 seconds. Almost exclusively right-footed, he possessed a ferocious shot, as well as being excellent in the air. With 473 goals in 440 matches, his scoring record is bettered by few players. Portugal were far from the footballing powerhouse they are today, and consequently, Eusébio appeared only once at the World Cup finals. Naturally enough, he finished with 9 goals and the Golden Boot, in 1966. His tears at the end of the 2-1 defeat to England in the semi-final earned the game the title of the Game of Tears. His most iconic moment came in the 1968 European Cup final. In the heat of battle, he found time to congratulate Manchester United goalkeeper Alex Stepney for a great save. Few men would find time to do that, let alone in front of 100,000 supporters at Wembley Stadium. Der Kaiser is at number 8. Otherwise known as Franz Beckenbauer. Nicknamed Der Kaiser, or the Emperor, because of his dominant displays on the pitch for his club, Beckenbauer is one of the game's greatest ever defenders. A versatile player who started out as a midfielder, Beckenbauer is credited with redefining the sweeper role, in the heart of both Bayern and Germany's defense. He won 3 Bundesliga titles in a row, as well as guiding Bayern to a hat-trick of European Cup wins. Beckenbauer is one of 3 men, along with Brazil's Mario Zagallo and France's Didier Deschamps, to have won the World Cup as a player and as a manager. He lifted the World Cup trophy as captain in 1974, and repeated the feat as a manager in 1990. Down to number 7. Alfredo Di Stefano. Di Stefano was the star player for a Real Madrid side that dominated world football in the 1950s and 1960s, and scored in 5 consecutive European Cup finals from 1956 to 1960. It's no wonder he bagged 2 Ballon d'Ors, and further wondering why he didn't receive any more. This Argentine international was certainly the Lionel Messi of his day, or Cristiano Ronaldo at that matter, having both won multiple European Cups for Real Madrid. Di Stefano, nicknamed Saeta Rubia, or Blonde Arrow, was a powerful, quick, skillful, and prolific forward, with great stamina, tactical versatility, creativity, and vision, who could also play almost anywhere on the pitch. How different might modern football history be, had Barcelona been smarter in transfer negotiations, and the Irish FA been quick to claim one of their own. As it was, Real Madrid won the transfer battle, and Alfred Di Stefano never made it to the international stage. If ever there was a player for his time, George Best was it. In at number 6, it's the handsome, chic, incredibly talented Best, with charm and good humor, thrived in the chaos of English football as much as he loved to party. Never short of an astonishing goal, or the company of beautiful women, there are times when it is hard to know which he is best remembered for. But we'll stick to the pitch activities here. Best was almost unplayable on his day. Perfect balance, and immaculate ball control, he could waltz in and out of trouble, invariably ending a trademark mazy run, with a goal or an assist. His finest hour came in the 1968 European Cup final, becoming the first English club to win Europe's elite trophy. And in all honesty, from there on it was a downward spiral for the Belfast boy. But few could carry off a decline with so much style and panache. He was truly one in a million. Halfway through our list now, and we have the phenomenon. No simply as Ronaldo, in his day, during his time as the world's most prolific and expensive striker, it would have been hard to imagine another Ronaldo, Cristiano, coming along, who would become even more prolific and expensive. Quite possibly the fastest striker in the history of the game. A player whose brain kept pace with his feet, perfectly poised and above all else, a clinical finisher. Ronaldo rose to prominence with PSV Eindhoven, before taking his career into the stratosphere with Barcelona, Inter Milan, and finally Real Madrid. A player who played for both Spanish giants, and remains held in high esteem by both sets of fans. As a multifunctional striker who brought a new dimension to the position, he has been the influence for a generation of strikers that have followed. Ronaldo won 3 FIFA World Player of the Year awards, 2 Ballon d'Or awards, a UEFA Club Footballer of the Year, a UEFA Club Best Forward, and a European Golden Shoe. This man struck fear and dread into every defender and goalkeeper he faced on the pitch. Ferenc Puskás is next on our list. England weren't the only team who underestimated Ferenc Puskás, and certainly not unique in being ruthlessly exposed by an outstanding footballer. His physique belied his deft touch and superb balance, while his left foot contained a shot so powerful that the ball was frequently past goalkeepers before they moved. The 1954 World Cup was supposed to be his crowning glory, but injury neutered his impact in the final, and West Germany beat the much-fancied Hungary. 4 years later, the Hungarian Revolution saw him defect, with Puskás' best performance yet to come. 31 years old, he joined Real Madrid, already all-conquering. With Alfredo Di Stefano, Puskás formed a fearsome partnership, and Los Merengues became invincible. Into the final 3, and in third place, it's Lionel Messi. The record 6 Ballon d'Or award winner, and record 6 European Golden Shoe winner. It's no wonder Messi is often considered the best player in the world. Certainly few in the game's history can match his mesmerizing dribbling skills. Former Arsenal boss, Arsene Wenger, compared him to a PlayStation character, such was his close control of the ball. Quite simply, he is a player every fan would pay to watch. And when Messi plays, we all tune in. He has spent his entire professional career with Barcelona, where he has won a club record 34 trophies, including 10 La Liga titles, 4 UEFA Champions League titles, and 6 Copas del Rey. A prolific goal-scorer and a creative playmaker, Messi holds the records for most goals in La Liga, 438. Like his nemesis Cristiano Ronaldo, he continually rewrites his own record books. Still playing, there is little prospect of him failing to claim a few more. We're almost at the end of our countdown, and the silver medal goes to Johan Cruyff. Cruyff was an exponent of the football philosophy known as total football, explored by Rinus Michels, and is widely regarded as one of the greatest players in football history. In the late 1960s and early 1970s, Dutch football rose from obscurity to become a powerhouse in the sport. Cruyff led the Netherlands to the final of the 1974 FIFA World Cup, and received the Golden Ball as Player of the tournament. If there was an award for the most influential footballer, Johan Cruyff would win hands down. The embodiment of total football on the pitch, his disciples, Pep Guardiola included, continue his interpretation of how football should be played from the touchlines. From Ajax to Feyenoord via Barcelona and Washington, Cruyff lit up football pitches. His nonchalance in possession masked a fierce footballing brain, calculating permutations for passes or shots, far in advance of the play he was about to make. And taking our top spot, for the greatest player of all time, it's Pelé. He began playing for Santos at age 15, and the Brazil national team at 16. During his international career, he won 3 FIFA World Cups, 1958, 1962, and 1970, being the only player ever to do so. He is the all-time leading goal scorer for Brazil, with 77 goals in 92 games. At club level he is the record goal scorer for Santos, and led them to the 1962 and 1963 Copa Libertadores. Known for connecting the phrase, "the beautiful game," with football, his electrifying play and penchant for spectacular goals made him a star around the world, and his teams toured internationally, in order to take full advantage of his popularity. Since retiring in 1977, he has been a worldwide ambassador for football, and has made many acting and commercial ventures. And there we have it. Thanks for watching this thrilling installment, exploring the greatest football players of all time. Subscribe and stay tuned for more football greats, across the world's most incredible teams. Please like this video, and don't hesitate to share your opinions in the comments section. How would you rank the players featured on our list? Did we miss anyone out?